welcome to video number 4. This is the final video for this week for Maternal Mental Health Awareness Week. My voice, my strength was the theme of this year's Awareness Week, and this is my last video talking about the Diverse Communities Project, which I was asked to come and help set up. So, as a charity, we recognised that there were far fewer Asian and Black and women from ethnic minorities coming forward to access support. So I was asked to come on board to help unpick a little bit of that and try and understand what some of the barriers might be holding people back from coming forward and actually accessing support, and how can we encourage more people to come forward and access support through the charity. So there is some data out there. There have been some research projects done around this, and a lot of women talk about stigma, how it's still taboo to talk about mental health, how it's still not understood in diverse communities, in the Asian and Black communities very well. The kind of shame and guilt associated with having mental health illness. So one of the things that I do, which is kind of central to what I do, is all about raising awareness. So I try and contact community organisations to encourage them to talk about postpartum psychosis, share my story. I give lived experience talks, just to kind of start building those bridges and start getting people to talk about and understand what postpartum psychosis is. If people don't know what postpartum psychosis is, they won't be able to recognise it and get the help and treatment that they require. So as part of the project, I helped to set up a Muslim Mums Cafe group, which we now run monthly, and we would love to then go on and create a Black Mums Cafe group as well. I found that a lot of Muslim mums share the kind of crossover which I explained previously about very strong links to their religious beliefs and their faith. So be able to share that with people who share your faith has been really powerful, and women have really expressed how that really helps them build that kind of sense of community as well. So we want to kind of encourage that. We want to encourage community leaders to become educated about postpartum psychosis, so that when families reach out to them for help and support, because sometimes with the overlap with the kind of religious beliefs and the spiritual side of things, families and women themselves can often think that the symptoms that they have is more of a spiritual affliction. So they might reach out to their church, their mosque, their temples, to their religious leaders for kind of help and support, thinking that there might be some kind of spiritual healing which would help them. Although we fully acknowledge and appreciate people's religious beliefs, we want them to know that there's a specific mental health condition that affects women in the period after childbirth, and if the person they're being reproached about has just had a baby, that they be mindful that it could possibly be postpartum psychosis. I was very lucky in that when I fell ill, my family were very open-minded to both spiritual healing as well as medical help as well. So my family kind of they looked into both things for me. Sometimes when families think that it's a spiritual affliction, that can delay access to medical help as well. So by making people aware, it kind of want them to get help sooner rather than later. There's lots of information out there and statistics out there to show that Black and Asian women tend to access help much later, and by that time their symptoms are more severe as well. They have a lot of times they have to be sectioned under the Mental Health Act, and they're not getting help before they get to that point. I've been doing a lot of networking on social media One of the things that I want to do is work with Black and Asian mental health professionals, so people who work in perinatal mental health, nurses, midwives, clinicians, and ask them to come forward and help us do some of that awareness raising. So having Black and Asian doctors coming forward and talking about postpartum psychosis kind of breaks down a bit of those barriers as well, so that kind of information, it hits home, and we're encouraging lots more Black and Asian women to come forward and become storytellers, so that we can share their stories when we're approaching these organisations. If you are a Black or Asian health professional and you're watching this and you'd like to get involved with the charity, please do reach out to us and do get in touch. My email address is at the end of each of my videos. You can email me, you can follow me on social media and contact me via social media too. I'd love to hear from you. If you have any ideas of how we can better support women from ethnic minority groups, then I would welcome those ideas, thoughts, anything, any feedback would be great. If you have any questions for me, please do get in touch and I'll be happy to have a chat with you. Thank you so much for watching all my videos. I hope they've been helpful. Please do share them far and wide, share on your networks as well. I'd really appreciate that. And so yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.
يا رجائي يا رجائي يا رجائي يا رجائي